nationality going and staying around to do all those tournaments, which is great to have those American players here. So yeah, they can give some recognition to the scene. Sandro, on the other hand, is an Austrian player. Good thing we were talking about this year, and a Bowser main. So yeah.
Always a pleasure. I feel like every it's almost like a boss that is just, no pun intended, that's hidden in every realm. Where it's like, yeah, everyone has their amazing Bowser player. You know, we've got Leon, we've got Dark Thunder. Everybody's got one.
Yeah, there's one there everywhere. And in Europe, you were talking about Dark Thunder, of course. But just afterwards, you got Sandro that does manage to pack a punch. And for now, he's going to suffer a lot of disadvantage against Pauletena. But against the Pauletena, you got to know that you got to start the stock at 50%. And afterwards, all those damage that ramp up is something that you need to be wary of. But for now, well, okay, he's just even the odds.
We'll see as we move on in, and like we were talking about before, mentality so key here. Like you said, if you're playing a super heavy in this matchup, you just have to accept that there is nothing you can do about certain situations. You take that tax, you eat these strings, but as long as it's not a killing blow, it doesn't quite matter as the raw up smash to avoid the flame. My goodness gracious me, isn't able to close it out with the side B.
It's interesting to see, because I was going to say that Chag knows the matchup, but on the other hand, you got that Sandro that knows also that matchup, seeing that explosive flame and wanting to punish it with an up smash means that you have been in that situation before and you know exactly what you can go as an option to counter it. Again, he needs to get out of that Pauletena attacks as quickly as possible. Okay, he just wanted to end Chag's life there. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's for the... okay, you wanted to kill me. Well, props on you. I did it.
Unfortunate for our buddy Sandro, but what can you expect? Chag is just the ultimate foil to these super heavies that run around having this ludicrous idea that they can play the game.
What?
Well,
you want to play against me? Nah, man. I'm going to give you like 10 seconds in the whole minute. You can do whatever you want with these for 10 seconds, but if you do not kill me, then you're out.
Well, that doesn't seem to be the case right now. Tries to read an early air dodge. Chag got a lot of time to play with right there as the air dodge goes nice and low.
Sandro is not having the time of his life here. Just getting hit and hit again and again. Chag is going for those safe options, those multi-hits, those back airs, those dash attacks, just to cover all the interaction he would have with Sandro. Again, the invulnerability on the shield is just something perfect in that matchup. Here, going for the upward recovery is not going to be enough. He wanted to avoid the counter, he did, but he also avoided the ledge. Well done, the side of Chag.
Yeah, a beautiful trump card from Chag there, understanding that Bowser just has such limited options when you throw him off that stage. Sandro, my goodness, there is a lot of work that needs to be done if he wants to formulate some kind of semblance of a game plan to bring this back. Chag looking unstoppable.
Yeah, undoubtedly, like, Sandro needs to adapt his game plan to what Chag has to offer on the table, and there's so many tools on the side of Pauletena that he needs to consider again going for those phases, going for those commits, because every time he was going to miss, well, Chag is going to be there to punish him with 60%.
Well, I've got a solution for you there, Humming B, and it's called Side B onto the top platform at 68.
Oh, we also call this Bowser Airlines.
Oh yeah, we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bowser Airlines. Okay, going for it already with that Side B. That command grab is going to do wonders again because of the platform, as we were saying. He can kill at 90% without any issue, specifically against someone as light as Pauletena.
Let's find out right now. Force nice and low. Doesn't need to take the platform. Once again, he's spiked right down. Chag just running away with it. That's the problem with somewhere like Yoshi's. You know, if you're Bowser, great, I've got triplats. Great, I've got short blast zones. But you have to answer the fact that you cannot make it back to the stage without those slanted walls.
Yes, again, your recovery is going to be kind of linear and you can just get in with Chag and punish it. And you can see already how the punish is going. This is a whole phase from the side of Chag. Sandro hasn't left disadvantage for the past minute or so, finally finding a side here, taking the kill because of all the rage, but at what cost? Already 100%.
And it's a real showcase of risk versus reward in this matchup. You can see that Chag really favors going for spot dodge in these kind of scramble situations because he knows his frame data is much better. The problem though is that if Sandro wants to read that, what's he got? He's got jab 1-2.
And that's all.
That's all he's got to answer that.
He could go for an up B in the middle. Oh, okay. But why?
Okay.
Fancy, but why?
Classy.
I mean, yeah, props to you. 10 out of 10 for the plunge. for the, I mean,
Yeah,
for
beautiful
the dive.
diving
Beautiful
technique,
dive,
right?
man. But, hey, something was missing here.
And this is it's an interesting thing. You know, you can justify it however you want. You know, everyone plays differently. Everyone does a different sort of style of processing, you know, wins and defeats. But when you're in that situation, when you're playing a super heavy, your bonus is that at least you get to sit through these combos for 3 times as long as everyone else. At least you get more time to figure out a game plan. And so if you are losing, you might as well say, right, I need to use this time for info. And so Sandro cutting his own life short there. Not the most competitive.
Exactly, and the thing is that you can gain info, but Chag can just adapt afterwards, and you want to gain those games quick in the set, just to be able to adapt afterwards to his own adaptation. And by being 2-0 against one of the top players such as Chag is going to be kind of destructive for the whole set for him, considering he doesn't have any leniency for any mistakes now.
Let's find out. Sent off once again. A much better opening for Sandro right here. Forces him back, sent all the way off, goes nice and low. Low enough that he doesn't need a spike though, and that is all Sandro needs. Damage is nothing, it's kills that are going to snuff him out.
Yeah, and Chag is getting overcooked here already. Okay, find a good kill with that up tilt.
Insane dash turnaround up tilt, that was glorious.
I love it. Now he needs to take to gain some damage on Chag if he wants to. Okay, twice.
Perfect B reverse, that's the stuff right there, trying to bait him in with a couple of fairs as well. Ooh, dash in, dash out, but Chag was ready for it, sent him out.
No, well, already at 156 plus. Oh! The game is even.
Clashes with 1 pellet of the auto reticle, and that is enough to send him down. Unfortunate for Sandro right there.
Yes. Oh, finally finding a grab. So yeah, the problem you had with Sandro is that Sandro he was in a situation where he needed to get some damage because it was the only time in the whole set that he's actually like in the driver's seat. But already behind now, the game is even on. You've seen how Chag adapts to everything that Sandro has to offer. So I'm kind of scared for the Bowser board here.
Definitely perfect timing, baby. That was lovely, Sandro. As Chag finally, for the first game, is caught off guard, Homing B.
Yeah, and well, finally for the first game, now he needs to go for the reverse 3-0 against one of the best Pauletena, if not the best Pauletena in the world. So yeah, he can do it, but he needs to be very wary of all the interactions, because already at 120%, he can get killed, get gimped on the recovery up, specifically if you do manage to master those back airs so perfectly, such as Chag. The way Chag just showed us.
Here we go. You can tell Chag there was terrified for a suicide Bowser bomb.
He was just like staying on the ledge. Yeah, you're right. I realized it. But going for the Pauletena attacks again, 57%. You're heavy. You got to suffer through all of it. And let's see now. You can finally start to play now. And this is how you do it. Ooh, perfectly well done.
Fantastic work to Sandro, taking a game off of Chag with the Bowser.
And again, I'm kind of ashamed because of the fact that last game he did a suicide bomb. If he didn't have it, maybe he could have gone for like a 1-2 or something. Now he needs to get 2 more games in the set. And I was talking about the fact that, yeah, he did manage to adapt. But now Chag can just adapt and has 2 games to do so. So, yeah, he's pretty behind yet. So, he's not out of the woods.
Definitely not. Sandro, got to be feeling good about taking a dub. But you deserve a lot more, my friend, if you are willing to put in the work as we return to Yoshi's story.
So we've seen how it went the first time, so he needs to be wary of a few interactions with Pauletena, and the first thing he needs to be wary of is those dragging there into their pairs, into all of this, because for now, he's just Pauletena's plaything.
Certainly is. 100-2. Not looking too healthy right now.
And counting.
But we have seen Sandro suffer and persevere. As a perfect forward air cancel into the ground, sends him up. The up air not going to connect. Perfectly grabbed back onto the platform to reset the chase.
Yes, finally getting something there. The first jab of the game is going to do wonders again. 132. He's the heaviest boy in the game, so he's not going to die yet. But he needs to pack some damage again if he wants to find a kill, because at 65%, I do not see any option besides the F-smash to kill Chag. The back air here is going to not kill. We're going to survive a bit more, avoiding the nair here on the recovery. Right. Perfectly well done by Sandro.
Very greedy maneuver from Chag there as well to go for the explosive flame into the jump. Left himself very defenseless, but there's the grab, sends him up. Ooh, good job diagonally air dodging there. It was risky, but if he was forced into a tech situation, it would have been over. And tell me, I mean, how many times have you seen Pauletena up
I think this is usually the first time I've seen it in tournaments, so yeah, I was going to talk about it. It's a shame, but Sandro was in a 50-50 situation. He wanted to cover a roll in with the side B, didn't get it, and got killed because of that. So yeah, I see where he was going with that. Shame he didn't get the good read. But well, for now, he can kill Chag quite quickly. And as we were saying, for now, the 67% he has on his head are just normal damage you get in this matchup. So nothing to worry about yet.
Yes, we'll see. Chag definitely unhappy with losing that. Drags him out of... Down there right now. There it is, but the jabs don't connect because of the slant, Chag.
Yeah, oh! This is going to down that. That's
spiked
disgusting.
by a nair,
That's
basically.
disgusting, man. Losing from the first hit of nair and then nothing afterwards. Man, come on. Okay, Chag isn't again pretty far ahead here, doing damage on the last stock of this set from Sandro. Sandro is trying to get something, but still 3 stock on the side of the Mexican player. So finally finding that Bowser airline.
I love the mix-up, going for the empty hop out of shield into the grab.
The Tomahawk was perfectly well done here by his side, but look at the damage. This is ramping up on the side of Dream player. It's going to be hard here for him to get back in that game.
Certainly is. It could be it. That looks like it's over because it's just one correct move from Chag to bring it down as the tilt comes out, sends it down. There's the drag, there's the re-grab, sends him out, air dodges back, baby, but there's no get-up attack to defend you from that one.
Going for the breathe in here to get some damage on the side of the Pauletena. It's not going to be enough finding the jump here. I believe that back is he going to get some kill around here yet? Yeah, the ledge ramp was done perfectly by the side of Chag, taking the set 3-1 against Sandro. Sandro did defend himself well, but again, this is such a matchup that if you do one mistake, you're just in for so much trouble that it's going to be hard, like on the nerves and all. You need to be wary of everything, you need to be patient, and you need to know exactly when you can finally react to something and when you need to respect all the options. We've seen how many times he went for those empty side Bs, whiffing them, and well, Chag, because again, Chag was there to cover them with the spot dodge or something. So he needs to be wary of all those interactions, because of that he lost the few like, how to say, precious interactions.
It was very, and just look at these battles. Admittedly, not the most strategic, but I'm gonna watch a lot of these. A lot of these kills from Chag just come from an absolutely masterful understanding of what he can achieve when he is given that little cliff at the side of the stage. The fact that he was covering every option that Sandro could even comprehend. Yeah, absolutely sickening gameplay from Chag.
As you said, the edge guard from the side of Chag was perfect. So yeah, he was there to cover. Here again, you can see that he was covering like a normal get-up or something didn't happen, and because of that, he get killed. And I think it was a 3 stock, was it? No, he did manage to get 1 stock at the end with a command grab.
So. Yes, but alas, that is Chag taking another dub here.
Did you see that green shirt here? There's only one player with a green shirt.
There's only one player with a green shirt here.
His name is Lancelot.
Lancelot, a crowd favorite if you've ever seen him. I don't think I've seen a player that is so widely claimed by so many countries who aren't his own.
Yeah, I mean, he travels so much. He's